Welcome back to my little series, making a simple but lovely stained glass gift each week until Christmas. And this week is our sweet little dove ornament. This pattern is available for free on my website. Today we're working on my most favorite part about stained glass, soldering. So I hope you'll join me. And the supplies I'm using in this video are the Haku FX601 soldering iron, 6040 solder, the Noka Road paste flux, and the Novacan liquid flux, 18 gauge tin copper wire, flush cutters, round nose pliers, and alligator clips. And you'll see here, I'm just twisting my wire. This is 18 gauge tin copper wire. 16 gauge probably be a little bit better, but if you're a beginner, I do recommend 18 gauge will be good because it's a little bit easier to work with. So I'm using the 18 gauge and it does work. And I'm shaping it to my pattern here. And to twist it, I use my round nose jewelry pliers. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to get this the same size. And then we're going to start soldering. To cut the wire, I'm using flush cutters. These ones here are less expensive, and I don't mind using them around my chemicals like the flux and stuff like that because they're really not that much. I do offer another set of flush cutters that are a little bit more expensive that I like to use with my jewelry wire, stuff that I'm not going to have it exposed to chemicals and stuff like that where it could rust. So that's how I like to use my tools. And I do try to clean my tools when I'm done. I try to wipe them down because when you are using your tools around flux, they do tend to get rusty. I like to wipe mine first with alcohol, and then I go ahead and I grease them up with a little bit of WD-40, and it helps to protect them a little bit better, and it helps them last a little bit longer. Because we all like to use our tools. I love my tools. And especially when using wire work and doing wire work, you need your tools for that. So yeah, just a little tip on keeping your tools as nice as possible when working with chemicals like flux. How do you guys clean your tools? I never asked anybody that. I don't know, this is just what I do. I learned it from my husband and I just go with it. What do you guys do to clean your tools? Before I attach the leaves to the wire, I'm going to go ahead and tin the edges of my leaves. This is going to make it so much easier to attach. And I'm using alligator clips here to hold the leaves. They are super convenient. I recommend if anybody has a glass studio and you do soldering, these little things are so handy. So yeah, just going to tin the edges and then we'll go ahead and get this attached to our wire. So we're going to go ahead and get the leaves attached to the wire, and I want to get it centered on there as much as I can. So I'm going to use my helping hands. That's what that tool is. It's going to hold the leaf really nice, so that I can attach the wire in the right spot. And if you're new to wire working, the wire gets super hot with heat, so that's why I'm using the alligator clips. And I used to sell those little red things on the counter there. Those are thermal finger guards. I used to sell those, and I can no longer get them. Very upsetting. They're not making them anymore. What's something that you guys use to hold wire for those of you that do a lot of wire work? I just want to take this time to say, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. It really does help my page grow, and it helps keep that algorithm going. I appreciate it, guys. And I'm going to keep this sped up, and gonna have to do a part 2 on the soldering. I think it'll be attaching the hobby came. This is just such a long video. I don't want to make them too long. So this will be part 1 of the soldering, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do a part 2 where we attach our hobby came. So thank you all so much for joining me, guys, and I hope you're enjoying this series.